555.
What's up, it's Badger with GunTv, and today I am with
Randy, also known as High Risk Fitness.
We meet out here every single Wednesday morning because consistency is key, and today we're going to show you what a typical range day looks like.
It's cold, it's early, but we're still out here getting after it.
First thing we're gonna do is just a quick little warm up. I know some people like to do their cold starts to warm up. We do sometimes, but for the most part, we just get out here, make sure our draw's feeling good, make sure our firearm is functioning well. What we're gonna start with today is just 10 shots. So pull one, back in. Each one's gonna get a little bit faster until we're feeling comfortable, and then we'll move on to our next drills.
Yeah, basically just a good way to get things warmed up. We're just sending 10 rounds to the head box from the 7-yard line. Just kind of get your bearings, not really focus so much on the timer, just kind of a cue for us to draw and shoot. But just, yeah, getting used to getting some reps in, getting the gun out, and trying to get accurate before we go fast. Now, so one of the things we've been working on is transitioning between targets, right? And so it can be tough, especially if you are right-handed, to go from right to left and kind of stop yourself from like over-correcting and going off target. So I think what we'll do is we'll start at the middle target here from 7 yards. We'll on the timer, we'll draw, send one to the A zone, and then we'll go left to this kind of offset target, and then go all the way back to the right to that target. So just kind of working on like your timing and not like over, correcting on the target and then kind of like swinging past it. So seeing how quickly we can get 3 shots to the A zone of each one. So middle, left, and then right. And they're probably about 5 yards or so offset from each other. So this last one from the far left to the far right is probably going to be the trickiest one, because you're going to have a lot of body movement to move quickly, but at the same time you want to be controlled so you don't swing past the target and miss. .435. I didn't see where the third one hit.
I'm sure. Yeah. How confident it does it probably hit.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Important thing with this too is let your dot follow your eyes. A lot of people will start moving before they turn. Move your eyes, and then if you're doing your dry fire reps and you're shooting consistently, you'll know that dot's gonna come straight to your eyes. So move your eyes, then your dot, let it follow.
.299. Yeah.
What was your time?
.299.
Cheater.
.370.
Ugly.
All right.
I'm gonna do a reload on this one, so I'm gonna go 1-1-1.
Getting fancy out here.
I'm forced to. I'm not gonna switch it.
Stand by. .593 with the reload, all clean.
Battle. Bad from the start.
I don't know, I think the head boxes were clean, but I'm not sure.
The goal is just send it completely over the target, so it looks like. Another important thing too with training is train in a way and in what you would wear in your everyday life. I don't know if it was just a coincidence, but you see, just from going from a sweatshirt to a t-shirt, my draw was messed up on the first one, you got caught up on yours. But I know a lot of people, and I'll probably get some hate for this, they come out here with their full belt and kit and vest and everything, and very rarely do I see somebody walking around in everyday life fully decked out like that. So I think Randy would agree with this. Typically when we come out here, we want to train in a way that is going to better our everyday life and help us if we ever were to get in a scenario, we're ready for that rather than going to your hip to try to pull or whatever it may be.
All right, shooter ready.
Yep.
Stand by.
Dang.
I'll tell you this too, the more dry fire you do, the easier this stuff gets. Like, one thing that I've always said is that you can practice like 90% of shooting without ever firing a round, right? Because the only thing that you really have to do differently when you're shooting live rounds is recoil control. So you can practice literally every other skill in your garage. That was in. Nice. Yeah! Dude, that was fucking awesome. All right, so some with these drills too is like, we're not literally simulating a real world scenario. Like, I don't think that I'm gonna be in a situation where I have to shoot this guy, then this guy, then run over here and shoot this guy. It's more just like practicing skills that could translate into real life. But the scenario itself doesn't have to literally be like exactly what you think might happen in real life, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. That dude over there is catching it to the side of the head. I'm not going to run to try to get in front of him.
Yeah, we're just kind of like practicing skills that might be applicable. Maybe this is the same bad guy and he's moving, you know, who knows, but we're just trying to like make things a little bit tougher for us to enhance the skill acquisition.
And you want to be able to move in these situations as well. I remember the first time I shot while on the move, I completely forgot how to walk, and I still do a lot of times. So if you're somewhat comfortable in that, just getting that movement, firearm pointed in the right direction, it's going to help if you are ever in a situation.
Yeah. All right, shooter ready. Stand by. .603, clean. Yeah, see, the shirt is definitely messing me up, and that's another thing with your draw and stuff is, hey, you might be wearing a different length shirt each time. So what I try to do is, instead of trying to like hook my shirt, I just go for my belly button every time, because my belly button's always in the same spot. But if I'm trying to like hook my shirt, I might have a shorter shirt. Sometimes I like to wear crop tops, show off the abs. Sometimes it might be in like a sweatshirt, so that's gonna be different. So if I want consistency, I'm always gonna try to go for the belly button to clear that garment.
Shooter ready. Stand by. .585 sent to.
Gnarly bad, dude. The first one was a Charlie, I rushed it. I got caught up on my shirt again, dude, with the optic. So not doing a good job of clearing my shirt like I just said you should.
I go for the same thing. I've tried to grab, and then I only had one guy who he's like, you know, gotta hook the bottom of the shirt, and I can't.
It would be tough to do in real life. Like,
I can't argue with him because he has a sub 1 second draw.
.525.
Gosh dang it! I'm trying to hit the fours.
You can do it. Is like making sure this shirt's way out of the way, right? Instead of just like, oh, let's pull it up just enough because I'm getting my optic caught on the shirt. So what I need to work on when I do dry fire is like really ripping that shirt out of the way.
Yeah. The one thing I do for that is for some, I have a very fitness-based mind, I think you do as well, is an upright row. That's what I grab, elbows gotta come high, elbows gotta come high, and I'll catch myself in dry fire where I am dropping it here, and that's when I'm getting caught, as if I just stick to the fundamentals.
Like
it's easy too, you're right here when you're presenting, it's coming right to it, it's right there. Yep, same thing?
Yeah, let's run it a couple of times. Shooter ready, stand by. Five.
483. Left or right one out.
What? It's not true. Don't believe him. Stand by.
.501.
522.
Stupid.
The timer's broken, that's why.
Yeah, it was actually 3.
All right, let's go reload.
Smooth.
Okay,
What's that, 4?
One was
4.2?
out. 430. Oh no, that was in. That was the line break. .562, all clean.
And that is what a typical range day looks like for us. If there are any takeaway from this video, what I want you to take away is that consistency is key and having fun with it. But I like coming out here, especially with Randy, because he pushes me to do a little bit better. You saw that all of his times were better than mine, and I'm okay with that because it pushes me to get better. And the most important thing is that we're out here consistently. We have other buddies that come out here as well, and we've seen them get better week by week. So not everybody has the fun to provide ammo for something like this all the time. Dry fire. That is super important, so that when you do get on the range or you do get in a real life scenario, that first shot, you already know that's going to be online, that's going to be on target. Anything?
I think we're good.
Cool.
Let's get out of here.
We'll see you in the next one.